6 superhero battles we need to settle. What happens when our favorite heroes become enemies? Today, we're throwing in some of the biggest superheroes in Marvel and DC comics into a battle they were never meant to fight. No teams, no backup, and no holding back. Who has the better powers? Who has the better skill? And most importantly, who would win? Welcome to True Power Comics, and let's find out. First up, we've got two billionaires who somehow decided that instead of staying home and enjoying their money, they'd rather dress up and beat up criminals. In one corner, we have Batman, a master strategist, martial artist, detective, and king of preparation. And the other, Iron Man, armed with insanely advanced armor, powerful weapons, flight, and technology that can adapt to just about anything Batman throws at him. If they met with no prep time, Iron Man has the clear advantage. His armor gives him superior firepower, durability, speed, and the ability to fight from the air, while Batman is still relying mostly on his physical abilities and gadgets. But give Batman prep times and things get much more interesting. Bruce is famous for studying his opponent and finding the weaknesses. So who wins? Without prep time, I'm giving it to Iron Man. But with prep time, Batman could turn this fight completely around. Jumping in with our number 2. Now this fight would turn an entire city block into a crater. In one corner we have Superman, one of the fastest, strongest, and most powerful heroes in the DC universe. And in the other, we have the Hulk, whose strength only gets more terrifying the angrier he becomes. When it comes to raw strength, Hulk can absolutely give Superman a serious fight, especially if the battle turns into a close-range slugfest. But Superman has one huge advantage: his speed. Superman can fly, attack from a distance, and move at speeds that Hulk would have a hard time keeping up with. Hulk can take an incredible amount of punishment, but actually landing a hit on Superman is another story. So while Hulk could potentially overpower Superman in a pure strength contest, Superman's speed, flight durability, and versatility give him the advantage overall. Our winner is Superman. Rushing into our number 3. This is a race that would be over before Quicksilver even realized it started. In one corner we have Quicksilver, one of Marvel's fastest heroes, capable of moving at incredible speeds, but standing across from him is the Flash. And this is where things get completely unfair. Flash's connection to the Speed Force gives him speed on an entirely different level. We're talking about reacting to events in fractions of a second, moving at absurd speeds, and performing feats that make even Quicksilver look slow. Quicksilver is fast, but against Flash, he's bringing a race car to a rocket launch. So unless Flash decides to give Quicksilver a massive head start, this fight is over before it even begins. Winner, the Flash, and it's not even close. Now number 4 is a take that a lot of people might not agree with. This is a battle between two absolute powerhouses. In one corner you have Superman, the Man of Steel, with insane speed, strength, durability, and enough power to go toe-to-toe with some of the strongest beings in the DC universe. But standing across from him is Thor, the God of Thunder, wielding Mjolnir and backed by thousands of years of combat experience and some seriously powerful magic. Superman might have the advantage in speed and raw physical power, but Thor has something Superman does not: magic. And that's a huge problem for the Man of Steel. Thor's enchanted weapons and divine lightning could actually hurt Superman, making this one of the closest fights on our list. So who takes the win? I'm giving this one to Thor. His magic abilities, experience, and powerful weapons give him just enough of an advantage to bring down the Man of Steel. Good job, Thor. Now our number 5 is where things get really dangerous. In one corner we have Black Adam, an absolute powerhouse with superhuman strength, speed, durability, magic abilities, and the power of ancient gods. But standing across from him is Dr. Doom, and unlike Black Adam, Doom doesn't need to overpower his opponents to win. He can outthink them. Doom is one of Marvel's greatest geniuses, combining advanced technology with powerful magic, and throughout his history, he's proven that he's more than willing to steal and manipulate the powers of beings far beyond his own level. Black Adam may have the advantage in a straight-up physical fight, but Doom has way more ways to win. He can use magic, energy, weapons, force fields, teleportation, and his genius-level strategy to exploit Adam's weaknesses. So, in a true deathmatch, where both fighters are using everything they have, I'm giving the win to Dr. Doom. Black Adam might have some battles through sheer power, but over multiple fights, Doom's versatility, intelligence, and experience dealing with godlike beings give him the definitive edge. And last but not least, this is a matchup that gets absolutely insane. Null isn't just another powerful villain. He's an ancient cosmic being tied to the primordial darkness itself. So you might think that means the Anti-Monitor has no way of actually killing him. But there's a problem. The Anti-Monitor doesn't simply defeat his enemies, he erases entire universes. Null's true essence may be nearly impossible to destroy through conventional means, but when he takes physical form, wields the Necro Sword, and connects himself to the symbiote hive mind, he's giving the Anti-Monitor something he can actually target. The Anti-Monitor's antimatter can consume matter on a universal scale, meaning Null's physical avatar, his weapons, and even his symbiote army could all be wiped away in an antimatter wave. Null may be the god of darkness, but the Anti-Monitor operates on an entirely different level of cosmic destruction. So we're talking about a true deathmatch. I'm giving this one to the Anti-Monitor. Null might be nearly impossible to kill normally, but against someone who can erase the very universe he's standing in, that's a different story. Were these heroes and villains the ones you would have chose to win the fight? Who would have you picked to be in the video for this? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time with True Power Comics.